everybody, welcome back to my channel. BellaDelena here. So today I feel like this is a good time to kind of do some story times because, you know, we're all in the crib quarantining and chilling. So why not give you guys some tea so that you can know about the dumbest things that I do on a daily, apparently. So also, while you're here, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Hello to my new subscribees. So let's just get straight into the story. So I guess this kind of came into my mind because one, I do miss the streets, and I just love going out. I am an extrovert, so this being in the house stuff is so boring. Anyways, whatever. But so I have a story where me and my friend Malika, we went to a day party after brunch. No, it wasn't brunch, just a day party. And we go to party, we get drunk, lit, having fun, turning up, you know, whoop, 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 whatever. So it's time for her, because I met her out there in DC, it's time for us to go to her car and she's gonna drive to my house and then she's gonna go to work after. Sis can't find her car. We're outside, we're walking, and I'm like, okay, my feet hurt. Where's your car? What are we going to do? So we're walking, and then we go past Starbucks, and there's these people there, and then I was like, this is again the dumb shit that I do on a daily. I'm like, okay, let's see if this man that we don't know, who was like, you guys okay, can give us a ride to your car somehow. Because I was like, maybe you got like the GPS to track where you parked. She did. We found it. And he's like, first of all, how did I bypass the girl that was in the passenger seat? We cannot bypass that because there was a girl in the passenger seat. He gets out the car once we get to her car and he's like, hey yo, so like, you know, can I have your number? Me, I'm like, so who's shorty in the, I'm confused. That's not your girl, or at least somebody who you trying to talk to. Why are you trying to get my number? So he's like, oh, that's just some little girl. She's like a grown ass woman to me, but whatever, it's none of my business. The man gave us a ride, so I was like, you know, I can give you my number. Here you go, here's my number. Here you go. So night goes, it's the next day. He calls me. Oh, I hate when people call me, like, you don't really know me. Why you calling me? So he calls me and he's like, oh, you know, I just really thought you were cool. How? All you did was give us a ride. How am I cool? You don't know my name. You don't even know how old I am. You didn't even know I got a dog. You don't know nothing.
Spell BMW.
B-E-W.
Where do you hear an E? Where do you hear the E?
The first, in the middle, first word.
You didn't even know what I do for a living. I could have been a killer. Whatever. So he's like, oh, all right, cool. Let's, we should like link up. And I'm like, well, I don't really know you. So like, I mean, I could meet you wherever the link up is. But, oh wait, I forgot. The reason why we got on the subject is I was supposed to be going to the Bahamas, which I did go. I went. And I was trying to learn how to finesse niggas.
She belongs to the streets.
I know it's trifling. It's so trifling. But I was like, I've never done this before. Let's not give it a try. So my friend Malika was, you know, helping me out. And she was like, you need to do it like this, da da da, boom boom. And he was like, I'll pay for your plane ticket, but let's like meet up and like, you know, let's talk. And I'm like, okay, I guess so. And I asked him like, what do you do for a living? And he's just like, you know, kind of my own business, but like it sounded sketchy, and I don't even remember what he said, but it just sounded so sketchy. And then when he was talking about meeting up, I was just like, yeah, I'll meet you there, because he just sounded so crazy. So we meet up and we're in DC. Now y'all, I don't know what be wrong with me, but we in the car, he's doing Uber Eats while we're in the car. But, so he's telling me about his life, and then he was like, you know, I really see a future with you. And I'm like, future with who? You don't even know my last name, bro. And he was like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This is what I do for a living. I sell drugs. And I'm like, you sell what? Like, you know, like you sell weed or like what you do it? He's like, no, like I sell the hard, you know, stuff. And I'm like, okay, I've never dealt with this before. All right. And then so he tells me about his future. He has this whole plan about how he's gonna get out the game. He's like, I've been to jail, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go back home, I think, which is like in Mexico somewhere, help rebuild this house for his family, all this other stuff. He's like, you know, I want you to be like his ride or die. And I'm like, first of all, I ain't finna die. I ain't finna ride. You look, I'm finna go. In 2 seconds, I was ready to go. And so like, we're doing an Uber Eats in, and he not only does one drug transaction in the car, he does two, and that was too many for me. Like, I've never been exposed to these type of drugs, so this was like, I was just like, oh God, I'm an accomplice, I'm about to get locked up. And one of the times when he went to go do an Uber Eats, this is when I said, all right, I gotta go. He parks outside and he goes to get the food or whatever, and he's about to come back into the car, and I'm sitting in the car. Cop car pulls up. And they like, whoop, whoop. And I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Do I act like I was kidnapped? Do I act like he's, you know, my Uber driver? What do I do? Do I act like I don't know what to do? Luckily, they was only just doing that because he was in a no parking zone. So they was like, you need to move your car. And he's like, okay, cool, I'm moving right now, whatever. And like, so I was like, I need an escape plan because your girl is not meant for this life. I'm not. I was in a charter school. I had uniforms. I'm not about the streets. No. So I texted my friend Malika and I'm like, this man is crazy and I can't. I said, I need you to call me, act like you live with me, and act like you locked out, and I gotta get the key to let you in so I can go. So that plan happens, and he's like, yeah, you know, let's get you some food first. So we stop, get food, pick it up, whatever. And he's like, you know, I just want to take you somewhere, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to like DR for your birthday. We could buy matching bathing suits. And I'm like, dude, no. I don't even want to talk to you after this. I'm like beyond done. It's not even funny how done I am. Like, what are you talking about? So he was like, before you leave, you know, like we're gonna go to the gas station, fill up gas in your car. So we go to get my car, go to the gas station. And he's like being super weird. He was like, you know, I will kiss you right now. And I'm just like, please.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Please don't kiss me, please. Oh God, please don't. So I was just like, yeah, okay, it was nice meeting you. And that was the end of that night. And he called me, I didn't answer. You know, I was acting like I was asleep. Because it was like, nigga, I just saw you. Why are you calling me? Ugh. But the next day, I was like, all right, I gotta end this. And I'm so glad I did not give this man my address and he did not pick me up because, you know, safety first. If you finna meet up with somebody you never met before, meet them or Uber to where they're at because you don't wanna know. And so I was like, you know, I feel like your dreams are very, you know, inspiring, but I just don't see me being a part of that dream. You know, I feel like we got different plans. So he was like, I respect your decision, but I just want you to know, like, you know, I really am trying to change. I was like, that's great. Not with me though. So, moral of the story is, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know where I went wrong with this one. I don't. Well, pay attention to signs because the signs was there and I'm glad he did not pick me up. So, yeah. Well, that is the end of my video for today. Hopefully you guys are staying safe because like this quarantine fucking sucks. Like, granted, I'm in essential business, but at least I'm still getting paid. But I know there's people out there that's not getting paid. So, you know, just remain calm. Stipend check is coming. And if you're buying stuff, don't overbuy because other people actually need it. So, thanks for watching my channel.